Taurus, let's see what the next 48 looks like for you. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Taurus placements. I'm getting something here about delays. So you might have a couple things that happen to you here in the next 48 hours, but they're meant to be delays, not like they're gonna, I don't know if they'll seem inconvenient to you, but just know that they're not meant to be inconvenience. They're just meant to be delays. I'm hearing what delays you might just save you. Okay. Also, too, you might find that things are working out pretty smoothly. Things are going really well. I was definitely picking up that you have more money coming in for sure. I don't know if that's like money's coming back to you, money that's owed to you. Maybe you're making some returns. Maybe somebody owes you money. There's just something here about more money in the next 48 hours, okay? You do have the 5 of Cups. You have the 10 of Coins. You have the 7 of Wands. And you have the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a Pisces. At the bottom, you have the Devil. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You have the 5 of Wands. And then the Knight of Swords. Some of you guys are in your head about a situation here. This could be an obstacle that you're replaying over and over and over. Something maybe didn't work out in your favor. This could be an addiction. This is some sort of obsession here that I'm picking up on for somebody or for several of you. I do feel like it's creating a lot of conflict, but you're being advised to just cut it out. And I know that it just seems like, okay, easier said than done, and it really is easier said than done, but it feels like this is something that you can control, okay? So don't let your addictions beat you. Don't let these thoughts beat you down. Don't let anything wear you down at this time. A lot of you guys right now, I'm hearing workaholic, okay? And that could be causing some internal conflict because maybe you're feeling like you're not, for as much as you work, you're like, why aren't I further along? Why don't I have more successes? Why don't I? So you're turning something good into something that is becoming a burden for somebody here or for several of you. So with that Devil to the 5 of Wands and the Knight of Swords, the 7 of Swords here, something here is not as it seems. So just keep that in mind, okay? Make sure that you have every piece of information when it comes to dealing with people, places, things, especially if you're signing contracts here, okay? But yeah, with that Knight of Swords, I feel like if you're currently burdened by something, I feel like that is going to be going away pretty soon. It's going to go away quickly here, but you have to allow it to go away. So this is like being able to control your thoughts and your emotions at this time, okay? 5 of Cups, speaking of emotions, some of you guys are in this 5 of Cups energy. There's regrets here. Why is that? The Knight of Coins, the 5 of Coins, okay? It has to do with your money, some sort of investment here. Some of you guys feel like you could be missing out. I'm hearing FOMO. In the next 48 hours, you could feel like if you don't do something, you're going to regret it. If you don't invest or partake or do something about this, then you're going to regret it. So I do feel like there is an opportunity that could be on the table. But again, the Devil's here, and I did say the 7 of Swords. So make sure you're getting all the information, because what you're going to end up regretting is that you didn't know very much about what you're about to get into, and then now you're really going to regret it with the 5 of Cups because you're like, I shouldn't have even involved myself, okay? So be mindful of the energy right now for you guys specifically, and I don't know why, but just, again, just make sure that you guys are delving into these things. Some of you guys are maybe reminiscing or dwelling about something. This also feels like an anniversary. Someone could have passed like a year ago, 2 years ago, several years ago. So you could just be in your feelings about that. Okay. I do feel like there is something here about the passing of someone. And if you've currently lost someone, my condolences, but I do feel like you are in this 5 of Cups. But yeah, don't respond quickly where you're going to end up really regretting something, okay? So like I said, get more information. You have the 10 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are feeling vibrant. Some of you guys are feeling good. You're feeling abundant here. You're feeling like things are finally going the way that they need to. You feel like the wheel is finally turning. Like I said, I'm hearing return on investment, okay? I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to see your money go up here in the next 48 hours. I do feel like you've maybe made some really good decisions in the past that have led to this abundance here in the present, okay? And again, that could also be fluctuated to whatever decisions you make today will help you to flourish tomorrow, okay? So I do feel like you guys could be in need, or not in need. Some of you guys are in need, or you're waiting for a raise, you're waiting for a callback for a job where you'd be making more money. Some of you guys are starting a new job where you're making more money. You're looking forward to that. So there is something definitely here about making more money. or waiting for this money to come in, but you guys are feeling really abundant. If you're dealing with family and such here in the next 48 hours, it feels like you guys are getting along really well. It feels like you're really grateful for your family. Family could also be friends, right? You just have a really strong support group. So whatever this is, I feel like you have like a group of people that genuinely care about you, that make you feel abundant. And so I do feel like that's the energy some of you guys are definitely going to be in. It feels like gratitude. Okay, 7 of Wands, you could be blocking someone or someone could be blocking you here. Also too, like I said, heed the warning. 5 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. You could lose money instead of gain money, so be smart about that. Someone could be blocking you. You could be blocking someone. Some of you guys feel blocked here. I'm hearing constipated. So, yeah. But outside of that, with the 7 of Wands, I do feel like some of you guys are trying to remain disciplined. You're trying to remain focused on a person, place, or thing. So you are trying to minimize any type of distraction here. So let's say you're in a new connection here. It feels like you're trying to minimize any distraction that would cause you to lose focus on trying to get to know this person, right? So it's like you're trying to dedicate your time where you have it in order to get to know someone better, or in order to do something that you want to do here, but like in abundance is what I'm hearing. So it's like if you, what's a good way to put that? I just feel like you don't want any distractions. So if you're working on something, you're like turning your phone off, you're closing the blinds, you're getting to work. Okay, so again, I do feel like you guys are, you have tunnel vision right now. You don't see anything but what you want, so you're not allowing anything else to come in the next 48 hours. So you guys are just going to continue to focus and work on something here. And with the Queen of Cups, while you're busy working on something, make sure you're working on yourself. So prioritize your mental health. I'm hearing prioritize your sleep, the things that you're eating and consuming at this time. I feel like in the next 48, some of you guys need to kind of step away, maybe get some fresh air, get some sunlight, you know, make sure you're hydrating, drink some water. Maybe go, you know, get a workout, do something here. You're being advised that in the next 48 hours, to put some time and attention into yourself as well, okay? So even if you are trying to get to know somebody new, even if you are trying to focus on creating the next best whatever, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. It's something about health and wellness here, okay? Again, the things around you cannot operate if you do not operate, all right? So make sure you guys are definitely prioritizing your health here in the next 48. All right, so that's what I have for you, Taurus. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.